I am online, so we might get interrupted. I'm just going to let it run. We'll see. Otherwise, we'll roll here. The deck that we're going to use, Wisdom of the Oracle. Excuse my rage. Okay. So I'm sorry that the reading this morning, I let you guys hear the music too much. And when you hear the music too much, YouTube bans it in certain countries. So unfortunately, everybody in the United States was able to see it, but the people in Canada and outside of the United States was not able to see it. So that's a bummer because it was a good one. But the ones who needed to see it, I guess, saw it. So for us for tonight, first message. Deep knowing, and it's in reverse. So let's look at it in upright condition. So you see the owl, and we know the owl is the seer, right? Very connected to your higher self. The owl is higher wisdom. So that's when you have a deep sense of knowing, is when you have the owl working in the upright condition. You're connected to spirit, to your higher self. You get it, right? This is you in connection with spirit. This is you communicating with spirit. You can see, whoop, you can see the energy coming down from spirit. The owl rests upon the moon, which is your intuition. Curious, I wonder what planet that is. Maybe your soul planet? So basically it's what you know without being able to see it. It's just what you know. You know, that deep knowing that you have. Information that doesn't make sense logically to other people or even to yourself at sometimes. It's just, you just know, right? So right now, if this is upside down, they're telling you right now that you're getting too much. You're on empathy overload. And you need to get grounded. And so basically it's about stop thinking so much. Oh my God, my girlfriend Kirsten's going to laugh at this. Stop asking so many questions. Stop trying to reach. Stop going into spirit. You know, so many people want to research and know more and more and more about, you know, past lives or the Akashic records. And right now Spirit's saying stop. You're on empathy overload. You're hypersensitive and you're suffering from psychic exhaustion. You're not going to get any messages, any answers, and you're not going to get what you need right now. So you need to tap out. This is about recharging, going out in the forest, not asking any questions, just being. This is chopping wood time. This is just like, you know, there's too much I'm picking up from so many places that I don't even know what's up what's upright, right? This is a time to set boundaries energetically because maybe people are drawing from you energetically. Take a salt bath. That pulls away any negative energy that's attached to you. Also negative thoughts, feelings, and energies that you're holding yourself within yourself, right? It's about emptying your mind right now. This is what I said when we were talking today. I said this is the kind of day that you go for a drive in your convertible, and I did. Go down on the lake and row your canoe, go for a walk in the forest, take a sea salt bath, close your eyes, put candles on, you know, watch a romantic movie, something stupid, something that you don't care about. Read a book, an adventure book. They don't want you to be too open right now. It's kind of like snuggle in time or be with yourself in nature. Just don't be around too many people because energetically you're picking up too much. You're just, your super sensitive skin is on big time overload. You know, this is about however you need to recharge. Sometimes people need to recharge around others, but super sensitives, we don't. We recharge on our own. So soon enough, you'll be able to let your guard down. Right now, though, they're telling you to kind of put up your boundaries and protect yourself. This is about self-love, self-care. This is about saying no to unwanted drama or anybody else that's asking for your energy right now. It's too much for me right now. I'm sorry. I just need to, you know, I just need to take time for me right now. I love you, but right now, this is about me. This is about me relaxing. This is about me loving myself. This is about me respecting my own boundaries. And, you know, right now, I'm sorry, I'm just not available. And a lot of times it's hard for us to say that we're not available to others that come to us for help. But right now is not the time. So I'm going to listen to Spirit. See, I walk my walk and I talk my talk. I'm turning off my computer. I'm taking my headset off and I'm putting it away. I've done my work for today, so I'm literally going to shut down. You can watch me. There it goes. Boom. It's off. My work is done for the day. That was a message from Spirit. I'm on empathy overload. I need to just kind of chill. So I did it. You know, I could have doubled my money today, right? That's the first thing I thought of. I could double that money that I made. I was out running errands. But that's probably why I went. because at that time I wasn't supposed to be dealing with other people's energy. I've absorbed too much. So for you, you've absorbed too much of other people's stuff, other people's drama, other people's whatever it is, you've absorbed it. And so now it's about sloughing it off. So going outside is the best. Sea salt baths, I'm going to do both. I'm going to do both. I already gone and taken my convertible for a spin. I did all my errands running in my convertible. It was nice. It was sunny. It was beautiful. I went and I mailed one of my ceremonial sage wands off to my friend in Canada. It's going to go to Vancouver Island where I used to live. And that was nice. If you're interested in having a ceremonial sage wand, they make great Christmas presents, housewarming presents, gifts to yourself. Let me show you. I'll show you. Why not? Let's show you what I have here. Here we have leopard jasper wrapped with a key, right? This one is a I don't know what size that is. I think that's a large. Here's a medium. This is Australian opal with a little angel wing. That's a medium, yeah. This one is a super duper jumbo size. I don't even have these priced yet because they're friggin' ginormous. Look how big this is. Leopard jasper. That one's amazing. I have another one almost that big. Extra large. This is also Australian opal with the key. I've got rose quartz, and this is a medium. Is this a medium? Maybe this is this feels like a medium. Maybe it's a large. I don't know. I'll have to figure this out. Yeah, this is a medium. It's taller, but it's lighter. And then here's another large. And this one, a beautiful rose quartz and kyanite together with an angel's wing. So they are 18, 25, and 30, and the jumbo ones are 38. I just made that up because I didn't know, but I've never made one that big before. You know what? Maybe they're 35. 35, that's too high. 35. 18, 25, 30, and 35. So if you would like a ceremonial sage wand, they're made from California white sage, which is the most powerful for cleansing, clearing, blessing, and ceremonies. It smells amazing. I also have little sachets. I'll show you some of them. These little sachets, and they come, here's a large, here's a small, and they will come with a Reiki infused crystal. I have several to choose from. They're on my page. And this is the loose sage that you burn in a dish. So let's do that now that I'm talking about that. There's my little dish. And since I'm offline, where did I put my, let's see, I've got a little bag of it. When I wrap my wands and I have some of the loose sage, I put it in here. So I think that's what we're supposed to do. So you just take your sage, right? There we go. And we light these suckers up. So this is my own white sage. I go and hand pick it. I hand wrap my sage wands. There we go. All right, so there we go. So my website is www.theangelswhisper.com, and you can go. There's a particular page for that. Look at the top. It says ceremonial sage wands. If you would like to purchase those, like I said, for Christmas, for housewarming, really nice housewarming. If you're, for even yourself, if you're moving to a new house, to put a blessing on it, or if you're moving into a used house or an older home to clear the energy. It's good for me to clear the energy because I work a lot, right? So for me, that was important for us tonight to clear the energy from these cards. So I will put, let's put some energy into my cards, right? But this clears off. Oh, that's a nice message. Soulmates. Nice. Soulmates, baby. There's a message for us. I'm going to take it. I just was told to take it, and it was upright. So there we go. First message. Actually, we just did a message. This is our second message. Sorry. I got sidetracked. So, soulmates. Penguinks. Look at the key he's holding, and she's got the little, the heart with the keyhole. Isn't that cute? Love. And look at Spirit blessing them. Soulmates. That's nice. I'm happy that we got this one. I don't normally just grab stuff, but I was focused and I heard take it. And I'm like, okay, I'll take it. So it talks about love, partnership, friendship, companionship, right? It talks also about doing work to foster relationships, right? Personal growth within relationships, because you're brought together with your soulmate in order to become the best that you can be. You learn lessons through one another. I want to know what's at the feet of that one penguin. What is that? Oh, it's a funny little slipper. It's like a Christmas slipper. I like that. I like that. It's like an elf slipper. And look at his scarf. My twin wears a scarf. Oh my God. Yay. I like that. And look at them up in the clouds like that. You know, your soulmate, it teaches you. It helps you, you know, to transform from one stage into a new stage. It's about evolving to the highest levels. There are soulmates that we get many times. Soulmates come in and out of our lives, right? My son is my soulmate. My grandson is absolutely my soulmate. We have many people that are soulmates that are just friends. Then we have lovers that are soulmate. They're very, very challenging, right? The soulmates that come in, they come in to, you know, to push your buttons, to push you to be the best that you can be, to help you learn about one another. You've had past lives with these ones. They take you to the next level. It's about healing. You know, like I said, sometimes they push all your rotten buttons. Twin souls, we absolutely do that. That's why twin souls usually do our work, well, almost always do our work separately, because when we come in and we connect, it's amazing. The connection is undeniable, and the love was definitely there. But sometimes the love isn't there at first. Sometimes you know the connection, you feel that connection, and once you have a sexual connection, it's bonded. But then it presses all of your buttons and all your past life history and all of the wounds that need healing come to the surface. And so you may think to yourself, wow, this is my twin soul. How come all of these horrible things have happened ever since I got in contact with my twin soul? That's why. Because you come into contact with each other in order to heal, right? And it's not just one. You both go through all of this healing. You both are healed by the other. You know that you have the presence of a soulmate in front of you when you feel that undeniable pull towards them. Sometimes you don't like them. Sometimes you go from one extreme to another. But there's something that's very, very strong between the two of you. It's a past life connection. So pay attention to these people. They are your gifts, whether they right now we're pushing buttons or right now bringing the love to the surface. So in the upright position, which is what we got, they're talking about the deepest sense of love. The love that's so powerful that you're never going to be the same again. They bring out in you what no one has been able to bring out till this point. No matter how long it lasts. I've had soulmates come into my life and leave. You know, some are there for a time, for a season, for a lesson, for a reason. And then there's the ones that last forever, right? The twin soul, of course, is one that will always be with me. Always has, always was. But we've had soulmates in between. Could be friendships, could be love affairs, romantic bonds, as I said, could be family ones. But right now they're telling you that the friendships or the romantic bond, whatever you have, this is opening your heart. This is breaking you open. This is opening your key. The key in that hand is going to open that little heart of hers into a place that has not been opened by another. And you're going to claim one another for who you're meant to be. Look at the closeness between them. God, I love my twin. Look at him in his blue scarf. He holds the key to my heart. And that's a fact. And look at my funky little slipper. Who are you in this picture? Right? Even your animal friends can be soulmates of yours. Mine, all of mine have been soulmates of mine. Absolutely, Liger's my soulmate, so is Lil. Right? And they remind you, you're the one that's being healed. You are the one that's being rescued by each other. Right? They want you to know that you're in the presence of your soulmate right now. That's why I'm so emotional. I feel it. They've come to guide you home. So if it's talking about prosperity, there's alliances right now that are important for you, that will attract the right people to you, the right circumstances, the right opportunities to support your dreams. You're going to share these journeys with these soulmates that have come in for that order. These could be mentors, business partners, employees, friends, strangers, ones that come for just a time. They're their kitsune that's there to help you, right? They're opening doors for you to step through the gateway that Spirit says we're in right now. Listen, I feel it coming, babe. feel it coming, babe. So they're going to join you in this dance. This is a co-creation. This is what you've been waiting for. So you may have a soulmate right now that's guiding you through doors for prosperity as far as your business goes. You may be connecting with your twin soul, your soulmate, as far as love. But it's what you've been waiting for. I feel it coming, babe. Do you? I love it. You just gotta let me try. Give me what you want. You've been scared of love and what it did to you. You don't have to run. I know what you've been through. Wow, a lot of us can relate to this, right? And the reason I'm speaking through these words instead of letting us hear them is because whenever I let the music play too loud in the background, our messages get blocked. It's third-party content is what they call it. I feel it coming, babe. So our last message for tonight. I feel it coming, babe. Correct neutrality on all levels. Correct neutrality on all levels. Most important, I'm closing my eyes because I know which way is upright and I don't want to do that. Oh, no way, you guys. Emphasis on deep knowing. So if you were planning on going back to work, Sherri, after you finish this reading, you're not allowed. And you know what? I literally was thinking that. So there's spirit smacking my hand. No, you're not going back to work. You're on overload. You're on overload. How funny was that? I get smacked a lot by spirit, you know? When they tell me to do something and I kind of sidestep it, they're like, nope. Nope. Okay, closing eyes. This one. Yay! Look at that. We've had this one recently, but we got it upright. So they're telling you to be flexible. We got this, I think, earlier in one of our messages that it was a time to be flexible. And here, look at her balancing on that egg of creation. Perfectly poised. Look at the blossoms. She's blossoming. Her wing, this fairy's wing is actually a leaf. So she's very grounded. She's very into nature. We were already told that that was a place that we needed to go, right? That helps us be flexible. She has got all kinds of journeys happening over here, over here. She's in the center of that. She's underneath her flags. I like those flags. The flags remind me of in Sedona. We have flags that we string across. Everybody strings them across. They're prayer flags. They're really cool. They're all by the stupa. So flexible. Now, if you're flexible, you got to think about all the ways that you can be flexible. Here's this song again. I friggin' love this song. Met you in the dark. This is a soulmate connection. You made me feel as though I was enough. This is the one that says, I knew I loved you then, but I was afraid to show it. So this is about being open-minded. This is about being adaptable. But you don't want to compromise what is important to you. Be flexible. So it's kind of like come to a foster win-win situations. It's compromise. I like compromise. That's the word. Because compromise, you both get what you need, right? So it's not being too pushy your way. It's being willing to bend to see the other's perspective, right? So she's got to be grounded. She's got to be firmly grounded and holding herself. This reminds me of my friend Ryan in Sedona. He's always doing stuff like this. He always does like one-armed handstands on the rocks. Cracks me up. So when you think about a tree, if it's not rooted, it's going to fall over. If it's rooted, the wind can come and blow it, and it can flex. It can bend, and it's not going to rip up. It's not going to blow over. But if your roots aren't grounded and you're not solid in the ground, the first wind that comes along, you're going to be ripped out, right? I also think about the different types of trees. I use this a lot. Palm trees. Palm trees move pretty good. They're very, very strong, solid trees, but when the wind comes, they move back and forth. And you think about the beautiful weeping willow. When the wind comes through the beautiful weeping willows, how the fronds of the branches, how they sway in the wind, you know, they whip around, but it's not going to rip the tree out. They're able to bend. Even through hurricanes. Have you ever seen hurricanes in in Florida? They get hurricanes all the time, and you watch on the news when they show the palm trees just frickin' whipping. People are like cars are being pushed, but the palm trees, they practically bend half and half, but they stay upright, right? They don't get ripped out. They're able. However, if you've got like a structure that's very, very rigid and doesn't give, it'll crush or lift or blow, right? It can't withstand the pressure. So this is how you need to be right now. They want you to be open. I was listening to my girlfriend Kirsten. We were talking about different, viewpoints and things today, and I didn't agree with the stuff that, she was listening to, but I listened to it. I was open. I was open because the Spirit says, just listen. There might be something that you need to hear. And there was. What I heard was, you're thinking too much. You're going too far out into the back and into the Akashic records and diving too deep and getting too far off ground and off balance. And it's causing overload, and you need to pull right back down to the now, present moment. So that's what I got out of that whole message. But you need to be willing to be open, right? To learn new things, to be teachable, because at another time, maybe there was something that I would need to hear. But right now, no. That wasn't the lesson for me at that time. Neither for her. So if you are firmly grounded and yet you're flexible like this one, you're willing, you're teachable, right? I'm willing to be taught. I don't know all the answers. I'm always open, right? So stay curious, stay open, stay aware. And others in your life, if you're that way with others, they will be able to compromise more with you as well. We were talking, I was talking with a client this morning about having disagreements. And I was saying, we're always going to disagree, even with your lover, the one you love the most. You're going to disagree. But my grandmother always said, agree to disagree. Agree to disagree. Doesn't mean I don't love you, but I'm not going to agree with everything you say. And if we get into an argument, doesn't mean I'm going to run away. Doesn't mean I'm not going to love you. We're going to have an argument. We're going to get, it happens. But, usually with me, because I have a way of seeing things, and I can be stubborn. But I listen. I do listen. Sometimes I have to go away for a couple hours or a day or a few minutes or whatever. And then I think about it. So it's about staying open to the other's perspective. So in relationships, and we got it up right, it's important to be open to new ways of looking at things. Learning different ways of going about things, right? Let go of what's rigid, what's supposed to be. Nothing is supposed to be. And no relationship is A, B, C, D type relationship. Everybody's relationship is different, right? So it's okay to come to a compromise. Let go of the rigidity. You don't always have to be right? If you listen to this song, you're up and you're down, you're yes and you're no. You're wrong when it's right. We fight, we break up. We kiss, we make up. That's funny. Love bipolar. But that's kind of what it is, 1 minute you're feeling this way, and then tomorrow you might feeling this way, and you're thinking, what the heck? But then that's why you have to kind of remain flexible, because we're going to change our minds. Things change, right? Things change. So maybe what they're telling you is this could mean that you've met somebody who might not be your regular type. Maybe you don't get the way this person is coming, right? You were raised differently. You're looking at things differently, but you click somehow. Didn't we hear about that, about the soulmates that were coming together? The one in the Oracle of Shadows and Light was Strange Valentine. That's the one where the little girl, I'm going to see if I can find the picture really quick and show it to you guys. It'll bring back the memory into your mind. And then they were a little bit concerned. I was talking with a girlfriend today about this. A little concerned about, the differences. And I don't know if I'm just excited, scared because I finally got everything I've ever wanted. Now I'm scared about it. And I don't know if I want to do it because it's new and unusual. It's not what I'm used to, and things about my life are going to change. And I'm like, girl, everything that you asked for is there. And yes, there's going to be changes, and yes, it's going to be unusual and different because you're moving into a relationship with somebody else, and they're not like you. This one's a monster. But it's a sweet monster. He's got a giant heart. Look at those claws, though. Oh, my God, I don't understand. They're very different. This one's doesn't look like me. Yeah, but you have the same heart. Don't be afraid of that. You're drawing each other together because of your differences. That's why you're there. So you need to be flexible. You have probably met somebody who is different than you, but they're very, very special. And they're going to help you release the way you have looked at things. They're going to help you maybe see things in a funner, more, I love the word funner. I don't even think it's a real word. They're going to show you how to do things differently, right? The old ideas about what you thought a partner should be and how somebody should act. And, maybe you grew up with the thought that the man is supposed to be the breadwinner and the teacher, and the woman is supposed to be home, taking care of the kids. And maybe you were raised that women aren't supposed to be teachers and workers and out there in the public eye. It's not ladylike. It should be private. You're too public. Well, you know what? What I do, like my twin, I told him that I was working on Facebook, and I said to him, I don't say your name. you know, you don't have to worry, I don't say your name. And he says, why would you even bring up that shit? He goes, I hate that. That mind-sucking, what did he say? He goes, it's mind-sucking and the downfall of our culture, all social media. And he lost it, man. He hated it. He's very private. He doesn't like it. And I said, I understand what you're saying. I get it. I do. Because there can be gossip, there can be brutality, there can be all kinds of horrible things that happen on public media. I said, but it's the way, I said, Spirit has encouraged me to use it because I can reach many people in a very short amount of time. It's about my work. And I explained the whole thing to him and he didn't respond to me. And I was like, wow. You know, I said, wow, I listen to your perspective and I understand it and I respect it, but this is my work. It's important to me. And I'm doing good things. I put out good things and I don't tolerate negative energy. You know, I don't put up with that and I don't put it on my page. And he didn't say anything. And I said, I would have thought that I would have gotten some kind of response from you. And he wrote back and he said, I read everything you said. I'm processing. See, now that he's different. He does things differently than me. I would have had this big, long comeback. With him, he gave me 3 words. But he let me know. I read it. I heard you. And I said, okay, that's all I needed to know. But see, he processed things differently than me. So maybe for him, I did things differently than him. And he was like, wow, I'm not used to that, you know? So like my girlfriend today, I'm not used to this. I'm used to this and this and this. And now this is going to be a change and it's going to be different. And change is always different, right? But it can be exciting instead of scary. As long as you remain flexible and open to Spirit and open to the best that's coming your way. You know, just stay open and watch the miracle occur. Look at my happy Buddha. Yeah, baby. I call my twin my happy Buddha. So, there's our cards for tonight. Happy, happy cards. Somebody said to me the other night, these are really fast. You know, this is a really short reading, but I think I've just been giving you guys a lot of my energy. Let's ask for a special card. These are my mom's cards. Let's ask for just a special sentence from Spirit. What would you like us to know? Right now, I do have to say that right now there's a lot of people that feel guilty about allowing themselves to receive. They're so used to giving that when they get something handed to them, they feel it's too easy. Or they feel like, you know, they have to be responsible for this one and but that one. And what Spirit wants you to know is, no, you're responsible for allowing yourself to receive right now. Right? Don't worry about giving to anybody else right now. Just allow yourself to receive. And don't push it away if somebody gives something to you or tries to help you, because you're letting the universe know, right? If you push it away, you're saying to the universe, I don't want your help. And we don't want to do that. We want all the help that we can get. And we deserve love. We deserve wealth. We deserve abundance. We deserve happiness. We deserve the best, right? We deserve the best. All of us. I freaking deserve the best. All right, our message. People feel whole when they are in your presence. Are you ready? This is the start of us waking up. Are you ready? I don't want control. I want to let go. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm ready. Woo! Now it's time to let them know that I am ready. Say that to the universe right now. You and me, let's all say it together to the universe. I am ready. You are a natural healer. You are a natural healer. And what Spirit wants you to do at this moment in time, oh my gosh, I only wanted one, but they gave me 2. Focus on the best and allow it to manifest. It's time to set new priorities, and the priority right now is you. Focus on yourself and allow the happiness and tell the universe, I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. Sweet dreams, everyone.